Good morning, Libras. It's always nice to have you. Hope you're doing well. Let's just go ahead and see what's up for you today, Libra. Who's in your energy and what are they thinking about? How are they feeling about you right now? Okay. Somebody's trying to make a decision. They're being stubborn, though. They're not listening to other people. They're going about it all on their own, trying to figure out what's going to make them happy. They've lost a lot of sleep over this. They just can't make up their mind if you're the one or not. They feel you are, but there's a lot of anxiety over this decision, uncertainty, unclarity. They might be feeling a little guilty, like they self-sabotage their own happiness here. Mm-hmm. You know, they're in for a brighter and sunnier day. They want a new beginning with you. But you know what? They're holding off. There's some fear involved here. Some fear involved here. Maybe some guilt on their side. Okay. You're unclear about a few things. You have some opportunities coming up. Oh boy. You know what? You thought this person was your soulmate. You're beginning to wonder now. Uh, you feel like you've been put down. Yeah. Like you've been, put down or not treated the way you feel you need to be treated. Almost as if, this person was, going against you in some manner, putting you down. It's the best way I could say it, I believe, right now. And this person could be your soulmate. And that's why they're so stressed out over here, I imagine. You found yourself suddenly independent. You don't know if you like that or not. All of a sudden, you're not getting any attention or giving any attention to this person. You could be in kind of a comfort zone, Libra, and you're just holding back. Yeah, you really feel that you're not getting any attention from this person at all. Uh, you don't understand why they're not being kinder or nicer towards you. And they're over here in the Two of Swords just trying to make up their mind. They want the Sun card, but they've been losing a lot of sleep over it. Wondering if you're the one, wondering if, what's going to happen here. So they haven't found clarity yet. Yeah, they feel stuck. They feel pretty stuck here. Yeah, they thought that they could have it all with you. Yeah. Whether you know this or not, but it looks like, they had plans. They were dreaming about a new beginning, but they just couldn't make up their mind about it. And now they're feeling like the whole thing's going down the tube and they're losing all their happiness. They feel like they've really lost something good, something that could have been perfect for them. Yeah, a soulmate. You thought they were a soulmate too. You might have had conversations about how alike you were, or how much you had in common, this kind of stuff. You might have told them your feelings for them, and obviously they just couldn't reciprocate, even though inside it looks like, in their heart, they had all these dreams and plans and ideas, and you were going to be their happiness. You were going to be abundant together, but they see it all slipping away. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups are both in reverse here, and they're stuck. They're stuck. They're really worried that they've missed out and their happiness is going down the drain. And you're not feeling good about it either. You're feeling uncomfortable. You don't know if you want to be single or not. I think, but you could be a little peeved, a little put out here. Yeah, you're hoping for an apology. You're good on your own. You really don't need anybody. You do like attention, though, and you don't want to be a hermit or left out in the cold. But you feel they owe you an apology to come back, give you some kind of an explanation because they've acted immature. They just haven't come up to your standards or connected with you on the same page. You don't feel like you got any justice out of this relationship at all. It was completely unbalanced. Two soulmates together, and you looked like you were making the effort, and they weren't. Yeah, you're just... They may have hurt your ego a little bit too, bruised your ego because you felt like things were going swell, you know, that you were doing everything right, and something they did caused you to, or they tried to make you feel unworthy when you were maybe feeling real worthy and really good about yourself and everything was going great, but they put you down in some manner. Tried to make you feel like you weren't worthy, you weren't that great. And that just got to you after a while, didn't it? Yeah, you waited for this person. You did, you waited. You figured that, you know, if you waited, maybe something good would come about. But I think your patience wore thin. You had ideas and plans too. You were thinking that you could be abundant and this would be a great relationship. But something went awry, Libra. They want to come back. They're feeling very insecure. They're not very confident. They feel the passion is gone. That's what they're worried about. That you don't like them anymore. The passion is gone. You don't see them in the same way. They're worried about all this. So they're wondering what they're going to do. They're wondering if they come back and they, you know, try and mend this. Is it going to work out down the road? They're trying to portend the future. They want things to work out. And they're taking a very long, serious look at this because this is a big move in their life. This is very important. They're at a crossroads. I think they're going to have to make a big change. This is a huge decision for them. They're going to have to make a big change. It's going to change their whole life if they make this apology, if you accept it. It could lead to getting back on track with this person, back into Two of Cups energy, back into Ace of Wands energy, back into Ace of Pentacles energy. Powerful stuff here. That's what they want. They want this Ten of Cups, but their Ten of Cups is in reverse right now. That means stability, happiness, family, the whole thing. It's traditional. You don't have to be rich to have the Ten of Cups, just abundant and love and happiness. Okay, that's what they want. That's what they're seeking. But they put you down. They treated you like you were less than them or worthless, maybe even. I hate to say that, but treated like they didn't care about you. Let's put it that way. Yeah. You saw abundance with this person. There's something about you two, if you were to get together, you would, it looks like, have a really abundant life, a lot of money, be able to do whatever you wanted to do. You could, create something, create more wealth between you. If you already bring, you know, good finances to the table, both of you, you could multiply that wealth. But, like I say, you're not seeing it now. Your Ten of Pentacles is also in reverse. Wow. You don't think they're sincere. You just didn't think they were sincere. They were trying to play a game or con you or something. Anyway, you were suspicious of this person. Yeah. They felt that you were just jacking them around. That you were just, you felt that they were just toying with you. A game of it, and didn't really care about you. Just maybe they had time to kill and they were dealing with you on that level. And that, wow. I think for quite some time you tried to manifest this person back. You wanted their love. You wanted their attention because you saw great things in it. Like I say, there's potential down the road. Things that you could accomplish together. Yeah. Yeah, they made you feel stuck. They kept you waiting. But now you're turning your back on this person now. You wanted it to progress, to move farther, to, get things together, and something happened. They turned on you, or maybe they just weren't there at all from the beginning, and you just thought this was a big whirlwind romance. No, they had the same ideas that you did. Actually, it looks like you were pretty much on the same page, except for, is it an ego? Insecurity? They do act immature when it comes to romance. Matters of the heart. Because they had the same ideas that you had, and the same insecurities and everything. They had hopes and dreams for this relationship similar to yours. You're both stuck right now. They feel that they've run out of luck. And you feel like you need to start a new cycle, but you can't, because you're still carrying this person's energy. Is that what's going on here? Okay. This person might have contracts, commitments. They might have to do some traveling. They might, be involved with a group of people in some way. I think they're talented. But right now they're stuck. But they could have some responsibilities that they're chained to. Some routine, some way that they operate, whether it's their business, their lifestyle, whatever it is, they're committed to that. It might not be healthy for them at all. In fact, what happens is this person jeopardizes their own happiness. And that's what they did with you. They pushed you away because they didn't think that you'd fit into their future plans. They're passionate about you, but they feel like they might have to let you go because they don't know if they can carry the burden of a relationship. That's what they're wondering. That's what they're thinking about. They're the Queen of Pentacles, and they're sitting here trying to figure out what's going to happen down the road. You know, they want a full, lucrative, luxurious lifestyle, it looks like here. And they could be used to that because they're a queen, or it could be a king or a queen. So they have a comfort zone. They have a certain standards that they want to live by. They're committed to something that they're signing contracts with, working on a deal, something like that. They're not sure if it's going to go down well for them, and it's been stressing them out for quite some time. But they've decided that they're just going to. I think this person might be drinking a little bit more than they should, too. Yeah, because they're up in their head and they're nervous. They could be overthinking this. Yeah. They're really, really thinking about this. They want to come back, and they might. I don't know yet. Let's keep going. This person's caused you some pain. You think that they've played cat and mouse with you or something for too long, and they've caused you some pain. You don't know what's going on with them right now. I'm trying to tell you, though, they're feeling guilty. They're feeling anxious and upset. They're having sleepless nights. So that's what's going along with them. They're feeling like you. They wanted this, but they see it slipping away. I see you both trying to decide if you want each other. You feel that they just weren't honest with you, or possibly just too stuck in their ways. You wanted more from this relationship. You kind of put them on a pedestal for a while. You believed in them, and now you think they're just full of baloney. And they could be wearing a mask. They've pretended not to care for you when they really do. Why they're doing that, it's not clear here yet. They've hurt you. You feel like they could have, been cheating on you or betraying you, or if you're not committed to this person, if there's no commitment, you feel like they could be talking to others, or they're just treating you terribly in this reading. This may be affecting your work even, and it could be affecting your creativity. Turn that pain, that energy of pain, into something productive. Well, let's see here. I don't think you want to work on this anymore. Boy, this person's got some heavy cards on their side. I mean, powerful cards. A lot of energy over here. You're not feeling it on your side. Your energy looks low. You're unhappy. You feel like you've been taken advantage of, belittled. put down some way. The person you feel tried to make you feel unworthy. Yeah, you've learned your lesson and you're ready to progress. And this person's a lot more sensitive than you may imagine. They're very sensitive right now because they're going through this. They're going through this Nine of Swords up here. And they're in their head at a crossroads, trying to figure out what they should do. You just want a true love. I think this person would really like a true love too. Something that lasted. Something that was somebody loyal and committed. You both want the same thing. But you don't see it in each other for some reason. Maybe you do. What are you fighting about here? What is this person so defensive? Basically, they're kind of offensive because they've made you, they've belittled you in some manner. And you start beginning to think they're just a dog. That they've just been playing you, playing tricks with you, not taking anything serious, while you're over here suffering for it. But now they're in the Nine of Swords and they're suffering for it. They can't even sleep. They're just thinking about it all the time. What they did, how they sabotaged this relationship. Like I say, they want to come back. They want to get it back together. They want it to be like it used to be. They want to fix things somehow. Yeah. I said this person might be drinking a little bit too much. You may be drinking a little bit too much too, Libra. Watch your drinking. You're not going to find happiness in the bottom of the bottle. I know a lot of women go around and drink wine a lot. I don't know, that's the thing, and then they get into drinking it all day. Remember, alcohol is not good for you. The ones of you out there that know me know I like a good margarita. But I'm getting so old I can't drink much. I kind of just pass up drinking, But then when the circumstance is right, I got to have a couple margaritas. I don't drink beer. Beer is for kids. I heard somebody say that the other day. Beer is for kids. Beer is full of estrogen. It's a bottle of estrogen. And from a man of my age, I don't need any estrogen. I'm trying to work on the testosterone part of it and keep that going. Yeah, this is the one you've been waiting for, all right. This could be it. You're just not on the same page. Could be a twin flame energy. That's always a battle. They just didn't share with you, did they? They just couldn't share their emotions. They couldn't possibly tell you how they felt. They were too busy putting you down and being insecure. Yeah. If this is relatively new person that we're talking about here, then they look at all your posts and things on your social media. They're watching you, but you also could have a new love. Somebody else, a new admirer who's looking at you. You might be trying to leave a karmic connection. Now, this isn't for all of you, But You might be attached to somebody or a group or a business or whatever that's you feel is karmic. You've learned your lesson and you'd like to leave or get away from that situation or that person. This person you're dealing with always acts like everything is cool. Nothing in the world bothers them. They're too far above that. They're too connected. They're too got a handle on everything. When actually they're a nervous wreck on the inside. Especially when it comes to dealing with you, because they don't want to deal with their emotions. They just don't want to go there. So they're nervous, pretending to be all suave and calm, cool, and collected. Yeah, they wear a bit of a mask. A lot of you Libras need to evaluate your friendships, the people that you let into your energy. A lot of Libras wear their heart on their sleeve, and they're always very ready to be vulnerable and to bring everybody in and let be friends with everybody and stuff. That's not really a wise thing to do. You have to evaluate where people are coming from, sense and feel their energy. You want people around you that help build you up and inspire you. You don't want negative people, right? So if you have a lot of people around you that tend to bring you down, you got to start reevaluating those friendships. Like I say, you need friends that support you. Now, a lot of you don't want to lose contact with this person. No matter what happens, I think you still have feelings for them and don't really want to lose contact completely. Even if you have to stay on the friendship list, I think that's better than not knowing them at all, because you do have things in common. You do share some energy together. I think there's warmth here between you. Because you care for each other. And it's kind of sad here that you're like two magnets opposing each other. You just can't connect. That sounds like twin flame energy, but I don't talk much about that. There's always supposed to be one twin flame for you. I'm not going to say who that is, or people feel differently about twin flame concepts and things, so I just know that you can have a passionate relationship with someone that feels like a twin flame, that you would swear was a twin flame, but they're not. You just have a lot of chemistry with them. Yeah, somebody's fantasizing about you, and I believe it's this person. I think since you've separated with this person, that they are now more and more and more in their head, wondering, worrying, what have I done? I've lost something incredible here. I did this to Libra, basically pushed them away by treating them like crap. And what have I done? What have I done? So now they're fantasizing about what they've lost, what they could have, but they still can't make up their mind. It could be because they have all this business that they're having to take care of, and they're just not in a good space for dealing with romantic relationships. But you have more people than you may realize interested in you, Libra. Many people are interested in you. And you may not know it, or you may know it to some extent. Feel it, realize it. You may have had other people approach you or flirt with you and stuff. And I don't think you want to work on this relationship anymore. I think you've pretty much turned your back on it. but you feel sad because you still care for this person. So you're both in limbo. You're both in limbo. And you may be going on a vacation here pretty soon. Yeah. You may go on vacation and do a lot of reevaluating of your life. You know, what's going on with you, which direction you want to head in. And you'll rejuvenate your energy. Because you're feeling that they're just not going to change. Not in the way you need them to change. You would have to change to be with them. And, you're getting noticed. You have other people looking at you, interested in you. Maybe even fantasizing about you. I got a feeling this person has fantasized about you. It's in your energy. And probably still fantasizing about you. I think when you first got together, this person was thinking that, this would be all about sex. And they didn't really want to go there. If you're a guy viewing this reading, if this was a woman, she might have thought that all you wanted was just sex, because she's got hang-ups. But that wasn't the case. You were looking for, if you're a guy, you were looking for a well-rounded woman that could bring a little comfort into your life and be faithful, and mutual love. That's what you wanted. It wasn't all about sex for you. But they were thinking that it was, that you were just after them for that. Now, okay, this person's a little jealous. They're a little upset because you may not realize it, but they do. They realize that a lot of people are interested in you, Libra. And I think maybe because of all the attention you get, or they think you get, they're blaming you in that aspect. Yeah, they think this person, yeah, what's going on here, whether you're a female or a male, this person is trying to figure out if you're a player or not. And if this is all about passion, lust, or whatever. And if you're drawing a lot of attention and stuff, they blame that. When actually it's envy, it's jealousy. They don't know, if they're going to be able to contend with the attention that you receive. So they're kind of blaming you in that aspect for ruining this, but that's crazy. That's weird. But blaming you kind of a way for being too attractive to others. They might not be blaming you, but that's part of the problem. They're insecure. They think you might run out on them, or they think you might have just been playing them all along. Yeah, I think some of you might be attached to some karmic relationship that you feel morally obligated to. It's coming across as somebody who's not well, or you've been with them a long time, and if you left them, they wouldn't be able to maintain, or just some moral obligation, and you feel that's become karmic, and you don't want it. You want to get away from that. That's holding you back too. So that's part of the reason that you might be feeling stuck, because you just don't have the amount of freedom that you'd like. You can't, even if you weren't with this person, you still wouldn't feel independent, because you're tied down to something else. Now, that's not all of you again. This is just what the cards are saying here. And of course, you know, this person just wouldn't take it seriously. They had all their own fantastic ideas, you know. They really dig you. They see you as happiness. They see you as someone that they'd love to settle down with and all that, but they're just too insecure. Way, way too insecure. Yep, they're just very, very unclear. And that's why they're in the Two of Swords. They don't know how they feel about this connection anymore. They don't know how you feel about them. They're just adrift, just like you are. Just two boats adrift. No sail, no clear direction of where this thing's going. Not talking to each other. They want to come back. They do want to come back. They got to get their feelings together. They've been taking some time to heal. Yeah, they've been giving themselves some self-love, and they want you to let you know that they got to heal. They got something wrong. It's standing in the way. They're just not in a space where they can focus on this because they're so unclear of their feelings and of their future. This person's an overthinker. Playing games. Yeah, they might be playing some games with you. If you see some posts on there that your intuition is telling you that, you know, posts on the, you know, media, Facebook or whatever, if you see that they're posting things on there that your intuition is telling you that corresponds to you, that like that's a message to you, yeah, it's a game. They're playing games. They're trying to get your attention. They're trying to get a response from you. Might even be trying to make you jealous or say things that would tease you. You know, they're not directly writing to you. They're just putting on posts, and you're going, hey, I know that's about me. I know they're trying to get my attention. So you're wise to them. You're wise to the games. The games of love. How silly they can be. You know, this person's been injured from the past. Now they have challenges connecting with their emotions, with their masculine or feminine energy. They're wounded. And that's what caused them to be like this. Caused them to be very insecure. And to pretend like they're not insecure. Like they've got it all together. They're grounded. They know exactly what they're doing. They don't. They think you're smart. In fact, your intelligence, your intellect turns them on. Yeah, they like listening to your conversations, or like communicating with you. Yep, they really enjoyed the conversations that you had. But they'd want to tell you that you heard them. Yeah, you may not realize it, but they got hurt over this. When this thing fell apart or slipped away, it hurt them because they had all these feelings, hidden feelings, that they were trying to process. I think they're still trying to process these feelings because they've lost what they feel like is a certain amount of happiness. Feel like they've lost something wonderful and that they may not be able to replace it. In fact, you might have come into their life and they'd never met anyone like you before. It threw them for a loop. And you might have triggered them. There's wounds. Once their emotions started to rise to the surface, so did past bad memories, things. So they really got up in their head. I think this person's been hermetized from love for quite some time. Not wanting to go there. Sealed their heart off. Been hurt in the past, just don't want to let anybody to hurt them anymore. They don't want to show their emotions to anybody anymore. And they're jealous. Yeah, so say it. They feel that you can attract anybody you want. They don't even know why you want them. That's part of their insecurity. Like I say, they tried to make you feel like you were worthless, like you, and they tried to damage your self-worth, when all along they were the ones feeling worthless. They were the ones with low self-esteem. This person needs to heal. They got a lot of work to do. And you don't want to be stuck anymore. You still feel stuck. You want to move ahead, but I don't know. I think this could be affecting your work and other things. You might feel a little lazy too, like your energy has just been exhausted, almost depressed, maybe a little bit. This person thinks about actually marrying you and what it would be like. Yeah, they want a long-term commitment with somebody, and they feel like you're the one that they want to do it with. They don't want any messing around. They're like you. I mean, you're so much alike. They want a serious long-term relationship. But they don't know how to handle it. They just sit around and dream about it, it looks like. Think about it in their head. Yeah, because they sabotage things. They want to rebuild this. They want to get back together with you. Get things back like they used to be. And they're working on it. They're working on coming back. They're working on themselves. They know that they sabotaged this relationship. They want to rebuild it. Could be a water sign. Could be any sign, though, but the card says could be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Go out and spend some time with friends. If you're single, go have friends, and you're moving on from this, and you like being single, go out and live in the moment. Just have fun. Go out with your girlfriends or your guy friends or whatever and enjoy this space. Enjoy the space of being single. That's for those of you who are moving on for good. Or maybe not even moving on for good, but moving on. You're moving on with your life. Communication might have just been really rough with this. You could have just been, fumbling through your communications too with this person. You're doing most of the talking and them just never wanting to open up or give you the proper answer that you wanted. It was very superficial, very shallow, the conversations. There was somebody in the background too, in their ear, I think a female, in their ear, trying to make them make bad decisions, spying on the relationship, giving them bad advice. Some person that didn't want them to be happy, really. So, yeah, there's a snake in the grass on this person's side that they've been dealing with. it might be part of a karmic connection, or it might be part of your karmic connection. But there's someone else that's trying to influence this relationship. Yeah, looking over the shoulder of this person, watching them, guiding them in the wrong direction because they don't want them to be with you. I don't know why, but that's just what the cards say. Okay, well, take a look at this some more next time. Until then, thanks for stopping by the Old Swede's Bungalow. Peace and love to you.